gamers. DM and save up top. RTW with no tail, going to be your Void and the Phoenix. Here's going to be a Storm against Snapfire mid lane. And then Ilias and Epikid down south with this Saxa, Mirana, Seb Tidehunter. I guess you can try and get this Tidehunter, you know, up a couple of levels. He's not the, you know, not the same as Timbersaw, who likes to be completely left alone once he's hit level 3. But he is a hero who can, if he goes for the Vlad's route especially, or any kind of that sustain aura build, just sit alone in lane and not really be too bothered about what's coming. He's much more of a burly standalone kind of guy than that Doombringer was in game 1.
The battle begins.
Some things were just not meant to be.
Yeah, needs to get into the Kraken shell. RTW up at top. Caught up in the Bramble Maze, and he's already spent Time Walk. He's getting into the trees and thinking about going for the TP. We've got level 1 Crush from DM, though. Ooh, do we just go for TP? RTW, 3 seconds for that Time Walk again. In towards tower range. Oh, he's going to try and wrap around it and get over that little waterfall. He is back to safety, but burning through a lot of regen just to be able to stay in this lane. Not a good start for the Faceless Void. Looks like Sage is going to try and keep pummeling into him. Crush level 1 there, just thrown out into the mix as well. We can take a peek down into that bottom lane. Crystal Maiden and the PA moving away from the wave, trying to block up the large camp so Mirana doesn't have that ease of access to either pulling or arrowing. We'll instead just arrow through to the range creeps. Seb down to about half HP, and you said he can struggle against this early damage, the spam coming through from the PA and the Maiden.
Never
saving up those sticks.
The next label play. The next label play.
Never.
Oh, but the move forward.
First blood.
It is. They both cracked that level 2 you were wanting. Mirana.
Not for you.
No tail? Up against Save. This has been going on for a good 30 seconds, and it looks like Save is going to get the better of No Tail. He pings it out saying, guys, come on. Can we do something about this? This Dark Willow just standing here and clicking into me. Awkward battle for sure. And then back down towards bottom. Seb does have 5-1 charges and a Fairy Fire. He was looking very low on HP, and I was a little bit worried. But Mirana's now going to come down with a salve to return the tide back closer to full HP. Massive wave for the PA under tower, though. Seb can only really contest the pull. Anything fun in the mid lane, Lacoste? Yeah, and then you go with that support to go and contest the rune, which is spawning up in 30 or 20 seconds now. The 2 Radiant Observer Wards are looking out for that early rune for the Storm Spirit. Now ping's coming into the Maiden. Saxa and Seb with Gush and an arrow flying. Hits the range creep though. And Ilias going to turn with a little Nova there. Doesn't have the Frostbite just yet, but does have a couple of one charges if he thought about maybe turning. And now, Rune spawning in the top spot. GPK unable to get over as the Cookie and the Scatter Blast slow him down enough. Relegated away from the lane. ILTW up top. Everyone seems to be farming pretty well. DM may be struggling a little bit compared to his counterpart, the Tide Hunter.
Is under attack.
Well, I'm trying to make a jump down bottom again.
Are fortified.
This VP, Crystal Maiden PA dual lane, so good at chipping away at these two heroes from OG, but you're looking at full ones, you're looking at headdress. There doesn't seem to be a great opportunity to actually seal the deal. A nice little block from the PA to stop the Centaur dying as well.
Middle tower is under attack.
The prize is mine.
Oh, you're right. So it is. Yeah, No Tail had forced Save to TP away as well, so Dark Willow couldn't go and grab one there. And bottom lane, Ilias, leap into Arrow, very short range onto the Maiden. Does have 5-1 charges, and again, should be okay, just popping the Fairy Fire. Not a comfortable laning stage by any means, though, from VP. It's been really good pressure from OG all across the board. Even though VP...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. And they do come in with save. Vortex back into the Bramble Maze, and Thompson, well, he can't get out now, can he? Pops the wand and tries to battle, but it was all too much for him. While down bottom lane, Seb is there, killing off the Phantom Assassin who was left all alone.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and a great way to keep the rest of his team alive. Save. Do we go for the kisses? We do, but look at Save. Great play. Straight underneath, but the arrow lands onto that Shadow Realmed Dark Willow, and finally they get the kill. So in the end... one of those spells, you run towards them, No Tail. Oh, DM nearly had it. He's fine. It's all good up there. No Tail has another salve as well. DM's running forward towards them. Yeah, okay, just a one hit. Whacks into the bash of onto the Faceless Void. Oh, DD Storm. GPK, always been arrowed. Thompson has a cookie. Onto the Mirana, onto the Storm. In we go, and GPK's falling. He's got 4-1 charges and a raindrop, though. He's on the high ground. It's a difficult kill to finish, and he does ball lightning away. Great dodge out of that scatter blast of Thompson. But they've come in again with PA arriving. They desperately want to take down Saxa, but there's one more leap. Over the trees. Back to safety.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Epi Kid. This PA rotating off of the bottom lane because Tide Hunter's just too much to handle right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's real fast mech. It's gonna be like a 10-11 minute mech here for the Tide Hunter.
Is under attack.
And mid lane's being hit pretty hard. Storm Spirit trying to put a stop to Thompson's aggression, but the arrow, it's there again. Bramble Maze comes through, and Ilias does TP in to help out. GPK is very low, but Thompson's caught with the Cursed Crown. Saxa and RLTW couldn't save him, but they are waiting here with a Time Walk and a Chrono, and I think they want to get GPK. Oh, but he's salved up. This gives a bit of time for No-Tail to maybe get closer to that level 6. Save is here to stop him from leeching that experience, but without the Slardar, not really able to put a stop to No-Tail. Oh, now the Slardar comes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And pressure onto the tier 1. And yeah, that Ilias Maiden you were talking about, shifting up top as well. Crystal Maiden plus Storm. Always a really good feeling for the Storm Spirit to have that mana aura.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A soldier's fortune.
Oh, Thompson. That's a Ghost Scepter level 1 from Thompson. LTW's thinking about the Chrono. Goes towards GPK and catches the Slardar too. With the Kisses landing, it should be a takedown on Storm and maybe another here of the Star Storm and the Arrow, all connecting onto Virtus Pro. The bash hits in from LTW. The Sunray burning through DM, but the Slardar has slipped away. And Fishboy gets back behind his tier 1, but yet again, it's this big move, the big team fight from OG. And with the bounty runes being grabbed, it's a massive win. With a Supernova. You were talking about cycling through these ultimates, using them in pairs, and that Supernova doesn't quite land. And GPK dodges the stun, but has to ball away because OG are here. 4 heroes strong. They're ready to take down this tier 1. Catapult, they'll try and keep it alive. Seb not feeling tanky enough to withstand all of Virtus Pro's onslaught. And that arrow threading the needle between the Storm and the Dark Willow, but the cookie landing, ooh. A little bit spooky there. Save even thinking about the terrorize.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
OG without any ultimates, still going to make the play top. A nice arrow onto that Slardar. And he'll get the Sunray on him as well. Crush to cancel it out, but there's an Urn, Fiery Spirits, plenty of damage over time as the ball lightning from Storm. On towards No-Tail, they try and move like Shadow, but the Phoenix has been picked off.
Blew it!
Sentry down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Right, can we go back to Thompson, please? Because there's, you know, is it like you didn't let me play Pugna, so I'm going to play Pugna a different way?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hell yeah. I mean, I guess once you've got level 15 talent with E-Blade and Mortimer's Kisses, you really are running around with a shotgun. This is the true shotgun build. Forget Morphling.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle
Super
tower
good.
has fallen.
I'm excited. He's not too far away from it, about 1,000 gold. Storm Spirit low, but Crystal Maiden finding a pick and taking down LTW's Faceless Void as they do expend Supernova, but the arrow missing save on his way up to the high ground, and he'll get a good terrorize. Only catches the Tide, actually. I thought it would clip the Phoenix, but save Shadow Realm dead to the cookie of Thompson. It's a super soaker. This is a real shotgun from the Grandma. There we go. Yeah, blasting into the creeps. So Virtus Pro right now, the story of their game, it feels like they've got to make more space for the PA, but at the same time, Storm is also a reasonably greedy hero. Do you think they've got enough room to maneuver here to get both of them farmed? Thompson, Ghost Scepter, or Frostbite being held by Ilias, waiting. And maybe a Thompson TP can come now, but he's just being shredded here, and the ball lightning from Storm should be able to secure this one. Thompson invis, but you're right, there's a reveal from Ilias, really on the money with that sentry placement.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Without clarity, without anything. And an arcane ring in his pocket too. Battle Fury for Epic Kid.
Radiant's top tower is
over into the Dire jungle to take down an ancient stack. And we've got Blink on DM. So we can start seeing this combination play between the offlaner and the two supports. Because they can go in without worrying too much about losing their lives, force initiations, force team fights, maybe bait a big ulti here and there, while PA and Storm are very good at choosing when they want to jump in. And now an Orchid on Storm means they can also pick their targets.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh wow. Yeah, there is. Well, that's great, because they know that DM has Blink, so they could stop that potential Blink steal if he tried to sneak in there. Clever stuff from No Tail. Might seem a little bit weird because nothing actually happened, but the thought process is often what matters in Dota.
Structures are fortified.
No, so
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I would rather say something like that and, you know, make a player appear smart than try and flame them for misclicking. I don't want a Reddit thread with my name on it, thank you very much. Now we're getting one. And the draft. Oh, it's done, yeah. Scythe of Vice queued up too. Not even gonna go for, you know, boots of travel or anything like that.
Radiant's middle.
As OG comes sweeping through this mid lane area, and DM sprint and blink ready, but that arrow's coming. Okay, a little bit close for comfort. But VP are very good at spreading this map wide, and that's why OG, yeah, they've got a Sentide top, try and defend the tower there, while they also want to keep this opportunity for a team fight open to them.
My gratitude.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, I think maybe 2.
Radiant's top
but my memory is getting pretty bad as I get older, Lacoste. That's fair enough. I'll trust and believe you. Oh, Void You said he had no dispel, no defensive item, and he is dead. Aegis gone. So that the safety net no longer available to him, as OG still poking around looking for a fight that they can try and start, but everybody's already TP'd home. So there's nobody left to catch. They've all retreated. And they still have that Radiant. And they still see OG. 3 heroes under an observer ward.
Middle tower is under attack.
It looks like No Tail's thinking about, you know, how they knew that smoke was coming. Do they have vision around here somewhere? He's pinging out where they're maybe hiding or standing, or keeping observer wards lurking around.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But again, it's a very swift decision from Virtus Pro up towards top. Keep that farm going in a safe area of the map while pushing towards an objective in that tier 2. And just keep dodging the fight.
Tower is under attack.
A soldier's fortune.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
PA showing mid. They knew Thompson was there a second ago. Now he's gone into invis. Hiding around with a Mirana to throw an arrow, but the TP, the Yule Scepter, cancels the TP. They're trying to find that PA while down bottom a fight is brewing onto the Tide Hunter. It looks like PA's fine with the BKB to run away, so down bottom the Sunray onto Tide keeps him alive, and RTW arrives. There's the Chrono with a Supernova on top. Nicely placed with a Ravage onto 3. It's OG coming through onto the tier 2 to find one pick off, and can they get more though? DM's tanky and he is burnt alive by the Sunray of No Tail. So OG can run in for more and keep the aggression going, because Save has no way to escape, and OG finally get the numbers they need into this battle, isolating the PA and then converging bottom.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They don't have any ultis left. No Ravage, no Chrono, everything expended. And they try and go on towards Seb with no Greaves for 10 seconds. The ball lightning in. GPK gets used up, and the arrow's going to come from Saxa. They've caught out the Storm, and they're blowing him up with a chain stuns. GPK's gone. Ilias with a zoning freezing field, but that's turned around on. Again, the Greaves and the Sunray, so much heals. The PA does make the jump into the back with DM Slardar. They find the Phoenix, No Tail's gone. The buyback from Ilias comes, but DM has been left all alone again, and he's bashed into oblivion for a triple. LTW cruising now. Faceless Void wants this Thompson Grandma to keep diving deeper because she's opening everything up here, unlocking the fights for OG. Nice body block on the arrow there. Keeps Epikid in the running of the team fight, and he goes back in onto the Snapfire. Thompson hiding though. Oh, they can't get her. The Terrorize is there, and finally Thompson will fall. Epikid still with a lot left in the tank, but LTW has to BKB TP. Anything to stop it? There's nothing. Mid lane, No Tail. Oh, GPK nearly had that dive into Orchid on him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
OG. quick little play in there from Thompson and No Tail. And of course, DM just has Blink and Cloak trying to get BKB, but his recent buyback really has set him back, sitting at about 7,500 net worth. Okay, VP has this PA at the top of the net worth board.
Dire's
Doesn't
top
feel...
tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
All the ones that matter, yeah. And RTW has that BKB. GPK, well, he spends his. He has an Arcane Rune going on Storm, but that Tidehunter just front lines for all of OG. Now they move with the Fear, the Terrorize, catching Face's Void, but the E-Blade, the Cookie back, they've given him the save. GPK can't finish the job, so RTW just BKBs and turns the fight. Still holding Chrono, doesn't need to bloody use it, because the heals into Arrow are going to be there from Saxa to set up onto save. And Thompson...
Radiant's bottom barracks is falling. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Stupendous! Are scanning.
It's so scary when OG have the green light. Every ulti still ready. And they are so good at controlling this Roche pit. Jump onto Thompson though. Well, if you give up a kill like that, Virtus Pro will take it gladly. He is absolutely alone.
Roshan with my eyes closed.
A soldier's fortune.
Yeah, he was throwing daggers at Seb. Must have misclicked there onto the BKB. Yeah, unfortunate things, and this allows OG just to walk straight into the Roche pit now. No way for VP to really contest this outside of maybe a Storm Steal. I don't think GPK is feeling all too confident though this game. Virtus Pro are all just going to group up down towards their bottom lane. Oh, Roshan. Grabbed up by OG. Aegis and Cheese there for the Void and the Snapfire, respectively. Gotta keep...
Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hold on to your taters!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Double damage!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's
yeah, it seems close to impossible for Virtus Pro now to try and hold on, but the big jump is there, and again they've blown up the Aegis. They Impossible my arse. Shut up, caster, because they've killed them off, and the fear and the terrorize perfectly timed. ILTW annihilated as Virtus Pro executing beautifully some spectacular stuff, and they've killed no tail. Well, the zip back in. Thompson, Moonlight Shadow's there to give them at least a bit of an umbrella of safety, but DM is whacking into him. Thompson's down. Epic Kid with a triple kill. Virtus Pro get them all killed off before they can use a single spell. What?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Total spawnage.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Like stealing candy from a baby. And no longer.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Yeah, I think both of us are a bit caught off guard there, thinking OG with all their ultis available, but at least get the chance to cast one, but... when PA just, 1.7k crits you, you can't cast anything, can you?
The prize is mine.
They do still have cheese on Snapfire, though, as a dive forward towards DM forces the BKB TP. Nothing to stop it there. Execution gods. Double damage rune now, though. And, of course, the silver lining, even though OG lost Aegis, lost the fight, they've got ultimates for round 2 when they go up towards that Radiant High Ground again. AlphaW wants the DD rune. Is there a bottle? I don't know. Just gonna wait for it a little bit longer. He sure does.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Epic Kid's courier gone. And a smoke coming out of the base as a Dire Observer Ward should spot them in a second, but Mirana giving up the game there a little bit. Sax are just going to be the sacrifice from OG as she was out here scouting for anything that was coming. Yeah. Can they kill Tidehunter? They're TPing in OG, everyone they can, and the Chrono onto the PA now. Trying to zip towards the back as a Silence of Grandma, and the Freezing Field comes with a Supernova 2, but Epic Kid down for 90 seconds, and the Ravage to counter the Freezing Field will clip Ilias. RTW with a double kill. OG desperately needed that, didn't they?
Shadows take us.
I was worried about ILTW not having buyback in the way that you were kind of talking about that instant initiation from the Abyssal Blade, but it's now in a situation where PA doesn't have one. Second lane of racks being opened up by OG. Repair kit is going to delay this inevitable destruction of the middle lane tier 3. Storm Spirit balling around, but it yaws into Arrow. Oh, he gets the BKB off. GPK's out of there.
Middle tower is under attack.
And there's tier 3 still standing.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's
Save, just trying to spam out some spells. And keeps the ranged barracks alive at least. But another victory for OG. And this is after a team fight where they expended all of their ultimates. So they've still got a good minute or so until everything's back up again. So it's a window for VP to actually go and strike, get a bit of momentum back for themselves. But Dire Observer Ward, yeah, it's being pinged out by Save. They've got a good feeling about that vision that OG have been keeping on this left-hand side of the map.
Dire are scanning.
Nice. Thompson, though. That's the jump again, but the arrow. GPK didn't get his BKB off, so Sight Device is there, but with the arrival of Epileptic Kid, the death of the Snapfire going to be there for a good 70 seconds.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
A fast spawn on Roche.
Allies disappear.
I think Save is baiting. Save knows there's vision there, and they make the jump. Abyssal Blade into the crush, but they've got the BKB and the turnaround from Sev. With that Ravage, LTW lands the Chrono, perfectly placed, and a bit of Starstorm damage to land on top of their faces as GPK slays Epileptic Kid. But the freezing field, it comes, and it does some good damage to bring the Void down. Now GPK standing around with the dust coming. Seb dispels it off, but the Moonlight Shadow's ending, and the Tidehunter, well, you said it. He is tanky as all hell. Seb still on half HP as DM tried the backstab onto the Phoenix of No Tail. Always duking around, but Blink is down for 5 more seconds. They're even going to throw a Supernova there. Kill off this DM Slava as quickly as they can. And OG.
Maybe out of sorts, but I got bigger talking fish to fry.
Bounty!
No such thing as too much damage.
Oh my god. Save.
Don't be afraid.
You've got to know that they see you every step of the way. Double damage rune on Thompson.
No, Mortimer, it's not playtime. And not that sort, anyhow.
Yeah, just tank up a bit more on that P8.
Radiant's top tower is under
Oh, Epic
attack.
Kid. Chief being into an arrow. OG not looking to commit for it though. As Roshan.
Did that and rip their eyes out.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Level up. Grabbed up for DM. Tons of attack speed for him. And Roshan now 15 seconds as OG have Supernova back up. Another 20 for Chrono, but they'll have Ravage to cover it. They should be able to have the full arsenal of abilities for this next Roche fight. And VP are the ones that have got to make the slippery move.
Dire's courier has been
Pressure
killed.
is on them.
I could have hit with some of my
And PA's immediately out of there. Tidehunter just walking forward, waddling in towards VP and the Roche pit. But Storm finds the jump, they've got a Terrorize coming. RTW has opened himself up and he's been exploited here. But the Abyssal Blade, Lotus Orb, turned back around and he gets the Chrono off. That Lotus Orb has turned it around! They get the shift of the fight and they find Epileptic Kid who has to buy back. And now the Ravage with the Supernova covered. It is OG all the way home. Seb buys back and Slardar's down and the PA still trying to return to this fight as they need this Roshan. VP are desperate. They've lost save though, and he's gone for 100. No slaughter for them. It's all on the shoulders of the PA. Maybe they can find the Mirana, but Epic Kid doesn't want to commit. But I don't think he's got a choice here. He's got to... Oh my god, no! He's going to get E-bladed and an ultra kill for Thompson. The PA was...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
GPK long ball in, but Roshan's not nearly dead. They do get the kill. Radiant kills Roshan. Aegis snatched though by LTW, and they get the stuns they needed. GPK's out of mana. He is surely dead to rights in a pit, and that's got to be good game. That Lotus, man.
Victory.